once I moved to Miami, it was a game changer, bro. I met so many people. I had opportunities to work with the Nelk Boys, Summer Rae, Vitali, Dan Bilzerian.
I'm here with Ross Turner. This is episode 2. All right, so let's jump into this. So basically how we met, all right?
Yeah, crazy story.
Crazy, all right. So I guess more from my point of view first, I guess. It started off with me messing around with someone, all right?
Yeah. We're not going to say her name.
We're not going to say her name because she doesn't deserve the clout.
No, definitely not.
And I remember during that time frame, I would hear about, like, Ross Turner, the infamous Ross Turner. And I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
And I remember this is when I first started videography. Still making, like, networking and whatnot. And then I remember, do you remember Orangey?
Yeah.
Orangey.
Yeah, I worked for him like a couple times.
Yeah, Orangey would hit me up. He's like, oh, like I was looking to get Ross, but like he's busy. So like I was like, I did an entire YouTube video for this kid, and he was.
Oh,
like,
that was when you went to Brickell City Center.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
And
remember
like
that.
the whole day was him talking about you, and I was like, who the fuck is this
He's talking
guy?
about me.
Yeah. And then I looked you up, and I was like, oh my god, that's Brandon's guy.
Yeah.
Like Brandon's videographer.
Yeah.
And then I remember like. I've been DMing Brandon and his team or like his network for months. Like, yo, like
Trying to hop on.
dude, just trying to hop on something, bro. I need a deal to go through. And out of nowhere, I remember he just puts on his story. He's like,
Looking for
videographers.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, bet. Send him a DM. He's like, come to the spot. And I was like, okay, bet.
That
So
easy.
Showed up.
Yeah.
Killed it no matter what. And then out of nowhere, like I did hear about like, yo, you got fired. You can he kicked you out.
Yeah, bro, I got fired like 5 different times, but it's cool. I'm still here.
Yeah. And then like we're there, and then you come back.
Yes.
And I was like, what?
Well, dude, I remember I was sitting at home. I was back in West Virginia, is where I'm from.
Yeah.
And I saw a story of you actually sitting at the desk, you typing up like video ideas. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is this guy? Like, who is this guy? Like I was honestly like kind of like heard about it. I was like, who is this guy? And then like not even only that, when I get back, I actually end up coming back to Brandon to work with him again. And then like you and I met and everything was cool after then. And then we found out about, the whole female situation.
That's crazy.
Was,
so we're there.
Which was hilarious, actually.
Like obviously like, so we know of each other, but we didn't know each other like who, like as individuals. So like, it's almost like you're meeting your competition.
Yeah.
And like, there's that like ego, like, or like,
yeah.
Our
at
ego's
the first
class
like
for
10
sure.
minutes, there was
For
definitely
sure.
some
definitely
tension
like
in
friction.
the room.
Like, yo,
For
man,
sure.
pass me the SD card.
Yeah.
No,
and bro,
man.
this was what, like only a year ago?
Yeah, less than a year ago. Yeah. And then I remember like Brandon went to go get like blueberry yogurt out of the fridge, and then I don't know who or how he found out, but like we're side by side editing, and he goes like, "Yo, aren't y'all fucking the same girl?"
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, that
I
was
like,
crazy.
oh my god.
Yeah. And I think we didn't go out. We didn't go out one night and see her, did we? We never.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
No, we were going.
No, we didn't. But I remember like we ended up like we like broed it up or like whatever. You know.
Yeah.
And I know like the resentment went away, and it was just more like just homies. Like
Yeah,
like
for sure.
we killed it for like 8 months. Like
8 months,
in
started
an apartment.
grinding. Yeah,
Like
grinding.
back to back, just like killing it. And by the way, guys, just a little FYI about Ross here. Ross is the biggest, nastiest, and I tell people all the time, the nastiest videographer in all of Miami. Like there's
that.
like.
Yeah,
Like if you can't get him, then you get low budget. That's what you get. Like
you don't want low budget. Definitely not.
No, like seriously, like I learned a lot from you during that time frame. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing for half the shit.
Yeah, I mean, remember we would sit there for hours and hours and hours at the desk. No one would even be home. Remember we were editing their course. I'm not gonna say what course it was and everything, but bro, we had like so many videos. We got it done like that. Like you and I like worked very well together.
100%.
We're definitely a good team for sure. Yeah.
Speaking of courses, you have yours now.
Yeah, leverage your talent.
Yeah, you went from literally like making people's courses, and now
yeah, dude, I know I started out that way, but honestly, like my course, it really like evolves around not just so in the aspect of video editing, but in the aspect of teaching videographers how to make more money, how to travel for free, how to get free things, free exotic cars, and just things like that. I mean, I feel like not a lot of people really understand the value in being a videographer. Like you could literally take that fucking shit to the moon, bro.
100%.
Literally fly on free private jets, go to the fucking Bahamas, go to Europe, go to Bali, anywhere, all for free, bro. And it's just with trade-offs. And that's why, like, I tied everything in together. LYT, leverage your talent, go sign up now, and link in bio. But dude, literally, it's such a great course, and it's not like the rest of these courses where everything's a scam. Like, I literally put hours, days, weeks, months.
I know, man. I didn't speak to you for a month.
Into
You're
this
like,
course.
I'm working on
Bro,
my course. Don't talk to me.
Dude, literally, like, I dumped all of the money that I had to my name, bro, which was not a lot. Yeah. I literally put it all into this not to this podcast, but into this course, and I just running it up now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. No, I get it. Like, especially with, like, being a videographer, it's really easy to leverage it.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
but you have to know how to do it the proper way. If not, you're just going to look stupid. You know, like they say, you know, the more exposure, the more nice things that you have on your page, the more money you're going to make. So say that you're in Miami and you reach out to an exotic car company and you're like, hey, let me shoot you a free video. Yeah. And they're like, all right, well, why is it free? I'm like, all right, I don't want money, but give me a car for a day or two. Yeah. And not only are you giving them value, but you're giving yourself value because you're making your page popping. You know, 100%. You're in a fucking Lambo, you're in a McLaren. People are like, damn, like this kid's doing it. Yeah. But little do they know, like, I'm just doing trade-offs.
Yeah, that's the same thing here. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I remember, like, I learned that from you, and I learned that especially from Brandon and all them. Like you can leverage relationships really easily.
Oh, 100%. And really you just got to build the rapport, build the bond. And the thing that I really realized, especially in Miami and in this industry, like, never burn bridges, bro. Never. Because Miami is such a small city. Everyone knows your shit. Everyone knows what you're up to. Everyone knows where you're at.
100%. Yeah, no, the burning bridges is crazy. Yeah, I'm the worst with that. Like, I'll burn a bridge. I don't care. But I think at the end of the day, like, there has to be, like, mutual respect. Like, 100%.
Oh, for sure. Like, people are really dirty out here, bro.
Yo,
people do anything to
scamming in Miami is insane.
No, it's ridiculous. I mean, when I first moved here, you know, I'm from a small town in West Virginia, so I didn't really get to experience, like, a lot of, like, nice things growing up. So when I first moved here, it all hit me. It was like, holy shit, like, everyone's rich here. Like, everyone's doing it big. And then I remember one day my mom texted me. She's like, be careful who you surround yourself with. Like, people are liars. People are cheating people, blah, 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 like this, that, and the third. And then a year goes by after seeing all these nice things, and like, subconsciously it finally came to me, like, man, like, this isn't real. Like, people are literally stealing money from people, like that's their only job. Yeah. Like, no remorse.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's yeah, especially Miami, bro. I talk about it all the time, and you know, you really do have to be careful out here. Not just, like, with the scams, but also just, like, with who you tell your business to. Yeah. A lot of people say they're out here to, like, you know, give value, benefit you, whatnot. Yeah. Little do you know, they're flipping it. So
they're flipping, and they're also trying to use you for, bro, you can't tell me right now and look me straight in the eye that how many people, quote unquote, influencers on Instagram that, you know, all this bullshit that hit you up saying, hey, come here, I want you to do a video shoot. Obviously, in the beginning, we would do that for free because we wanted to get in that. But still, to this day, people hit me up thinking that I'm going to do shit for free. Fuck no. Nothing is ever going to be for free. So that
comes to the whole value thing, guys. Like, I feel like as videographers, we do the trade-offs in the beginning. But the problem is with doing trade-offs with low-ticket clientele, right? So people that can't afford, period, right? But need a service done. They get into it's like they get comfortable with you. Yes. Hey, do this favor for me. You know?
Yes. Do
this favor for me.
But you have to know when to say no.
Exactly.
Because if not, you're just going to fall into that realm, and she's just going to keep using you and using you and using you.
Like, there are relationships I still have till this day that I do, not a trade-off, but I want to say more like a partnership agreement now. So, like, now, like, more just partnerships. Like, I'll do this, and I'll list it out for you, and then you do this for me.
Yes.
Like,
of course.
Like, and I feel like, especially for us, like, the clients that we pick up, like, those relationships, like, end up being friendships for the most part. Like,
oh, yeah. Even for friendships forever.
100%. Like, all my clients right now, friends. Like, people that I make money with, friends. Yeah. Like, don't really, I don't say brokies, but, like, definitely don't keep people that just don't do nothing.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But, yeah, you wanted to tell me something. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, bro. So I've literally been nonstop traveling, dude.
I know.
Literally nonstop. It's crazy. And, like, to go back what I was talking about with my course, like, I travel for free now. Like, I literally don't have to pull out my credit card and put it in on the flight information. Like, everything's paid for. I just got back from a trip from Mexico. Everything was paid for. Stayed there for 5 days. Like, super crazy. That was very, very fun. And honestly, it's really cool meeting new clients from all around the United States because I'm here in Miami and people in Texas know about me and people in California know about me. and I've never met them before. And it's just a very, very small world. But no, man, I've just been grinding. I edit podcasts, I do shorts, and it's just, dude, there's just so much to talk about, bro. There's just so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start.
We haven't seen each other in a minute. I feel like you've been at it. Like I've seen you grow. Every month is growth, especially
no, for sure. And like I'm not gonna lie, like I just got out of like a very toxic relationship.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, I don't want to say too much because I don't know what I can and can't say, but for legal reasons. Legal reasons. But yeah. So
no, but also no. All right, let's keep it platonic. All right, because I got out of something too, so we could just keep it like keep it cordial too. Like no disrespect to the women, just more from your point of view. Like, yo, how do you feel like being a content creator, being this entrepreneur, killing it out here? Bro, how important it is to have like someone that's gonna be there. You know?
So okay, so listen, so with the space that you and I are in, right? So you know, I take videos for a living, and obviously I'm gonna be around a bunch of fucking hot girls all the time, on yachts, at clubs, at parties, at houses, pool parties, like whatever you name it, I'm there. And having a girlfriend here in Miami that knows that I do that, you know, it's obviously going to be hard on the girl, but at the end of the day, if you don't have trust, if there's no trust, there's no relationship.
Absolutely.
And you got to think about it like subconsciously, she has to know what you're doing at all times or else she's going to go crazy. And I've been through that. You know, I've had to unfollow every single girl on Instagram. You know, like girls would get DMs, like girls that would follow me on Instagram, I wouldn't even follow them back, bro. Girls that would literally follow me would literally get a DM from someone, I'm not going to say her name, but, hey, did so-and-so hit you up? Did blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And, you know, I can't deal with that mentally because I already have enough on my plate right now, and having to deal with a relationship, especially a toxic one, is not ideal for the lifestyle that I'm living and pursuing in life.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything bad either, but at the same time, like, the way that she inserted herself into multiple areas.
Like, oh, bro, it's ridiculous. I mean, like,
really scary, like an FBI agent, almost like a
dude,
like a spy.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone's watching that's been with me, that it has occurred.
Yeah, you know who we're talking about. Like, but like, no, it's one of the scariest things. Like, it'll be like,
bro, sorry to interrupt you. Yeah. Ever since I got out of that, dude, literally everything has been going crazy. Yeah. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like 6 months ago, I was broke, bro. Like broke. Like during this relationship, I wasn't making any money. And now, like, I have a good mentor now by the name of Miles Common. Shout out, Miles. Love you, dude. He's really put me onto a lot of different things. And, you know, money started rolling in and just so many different assets of value and money to be coming in right now. Yeah. And,
like, you think you're doing it good now? Would you step into a relationship or not?
Dude, I don't know, man. It's just, I love girls so much. And it's just hard for me to, like, you know, just, you know, stay with one, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah, no, I get it.
But in the future, for sure, I want a wife. I want to have kids one day.
I'm a monogamous guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, for sure, me too. You know, I've never cheated on a girl.
Yeah, never.
Like, ever. But yeah, dude, I don't know. There's just so many. Dude, we live in Miami, and like, I feel like we're not gonna find a wife here in Miami, bro. All the girls here are the same, bro. All they care about. You drive a Lambo. You want to take me to Mila tonight? You want to go to Komodo? You want to buy a table at Live and 11? Like, bro, like that's not the values of life. No. And bro, I don't know if you saw my Instagram story yesterday.
No.
I was really curious. I was like, what do you cherish more in life?
Yeah.
Money or happiness? Bro, you would be fucking surprised on how many people put money over happiness.
Yeah, but like, so that's the thing. So like, people just don't know what they don't know, if that makes sense. So people think money is happiness, which I believe so too. Like,
yeah, but bro, you could be a billionaire, and not be happy. Dude. Money is not the key to happiness.
Absolutely.
Obviously, no one wants to be broke. No one fucking wants to be broke. But at the end of the day, it is a mindset. It is a mindset. You could be fucking broke and happy and rich and happy, but you can also be rich and broke.
Yeah.
So.
No, 100%. I think most men will say they'll rather choose a ladder, but it's like if you've never felt true happiness, then like you don't know what the ladder is, you know? No,
for sure.
Like, we see it all the time. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Most of the clients that we've worked in the past, these guys like have a really good facade, very good at playing the roles of being this amazing person, but in reality just being unhappy in their private life. And it's sad to see when you see someone like killing it for business, killing it, stuff like that, and they can't be their true self, with, they're in private. They always got to keep up like a wall or an exterior and stuff like that.
For sure.
Miami builds that. I see it everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
the guys down here, the business owners and stuff like that, everyone's trying to play a certain facade, you know, or like a certain identity, you know.
It's just an ego thing here, and I
It's
never really,
crazy.
bro. Like I never even knew about this whole thing until I moved here. Like I lived in Orlando for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Didn't even know about it. The second I touched down in Miami, bro, meeting these people was like, holy, I was starstruck. I was like, people really act like this? Like, it's all a facade, bro. And the sad thing is, we live in a generation now to where whatever you post on Instagram, people are going to believe it, bro.
Yo, perception's reality.
Perception is reality. I'm actually going to get that tattooed today. Today, actually, on the back of my neck.
You want to get done together?
Yeah, let's go. We'll go right after the pod. We'll put the pictures down in the bottom. We'll pop it up right here. But, yeah, dude, it's just crazy.
100%. No, it's been that's the thing, especially with the Instagram game. Like, that's what we do. Like, we're not videographers. We also do content creating. We also do social media management. We're plugged up. I think one of the best things that a lot of people, like, forsake as being a videographer is just doing the job, just doing the shooting, editing, and being that person. Yeah. Like, one thing that we've learned in this game is understanding that you're more than just a videographer. You can make more than $100,000 a year, right? Like, you just have to tap into the industries that you're tapping into. Like, if you have clients that do credit repair, like, you sell their services. If you repair your credit, you know, like.
And honestly, it's crazy. Like, when you get a client that you work for, say he does credit repair, say he does Instagram games, say he does Amazon FBA, if those people rock with you, they're going to put you onto that same shit. So 100. That's why, like, if you're a videographer, for anyone out there, don't be a fucking weirdo, bro. Have connection skills, talk to them, make eye contact. Everything is very important, because if your client rocks with you, he's going to put you on to whatever he's doing.
100%.
So not only is he going to pay you for videography a month, he's also going to put you on to whatever he's doing to make millions and millions of dollars.
100%.
And at the end of the day, I think that's a fucking steal.
It is. And I think that's one of the things I saw when we first started doing the recruitment process of, like, building out the network for having multiple videographers everywhere. When I'm hopping on phone calls every single day, I was talking about to like 50 videographers a day. Crazy, man. And it's so, I feel like in Miami, it's so easy to think like you're like the only ones doing it.
Yeah.
But like there are hundreds of us out there.
Dude, and they're only getting better, bro.
Yeah.
Have you seen like the new, like the crazy shit on Reels, like where they pop, like the car ones, for example, they pop out the logos and they spin it, all this crazy shit.
Dude, that stuff is so amazing. And like
bro, I don't even know how to do that. I'm going to be honest with you.
Me either, bro.
But like, I feel like when I started videography, like I was the first person to like really like put in the time and like do crazy shit. But now like there's kids like 15, 14 years old that are coming out here like crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, damn, they're just taking over the game.
They're really good. And the problem is like, I think it's like with you, for example, like you're an amazing videographer.
Yeah.
But that's what you do.
Yeah.
You get me? There's other things that you're probably not as good
Dude,
at.
There's millions and millions of things when it comes to After Effects or just masking and.
But it's like crazy. When you stay so in niche, like especially with videography, I just feel like, it's like you can get down and dirty with it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like my boy, like I know you don't, Flicks by Dylan or Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan's fucking nasty as fucking photography.
Yeah.
Won't even step into videography.
Yeah.
Refuses to.
Yeah.
But he's nasty as
Dylan, what's his last name? Mathez?
I don't know his last name. No, that's your boy.
That's my boy, yeah. Actually, dude, I was in Mexico.
Yeah.
And I was I was eating dinner and some homie came up to me. He was like, yo, are you Ross Turner? I was like, yeah. I didn't recognize him. He's like, bro, I follow you on Instagram. Bro, I'm in fucking Mexico, bro. Yeah. Like, what the hell? Like, this is crazy. Like,
dude, that's funny. You said your boy Dylan, like, when we met for the first time, I was at B's place, I think.
Yeah.
He was like...
Oh, this is Dylan Weichel you're talking about. Different Dylan.
Yes.
But yeah, did you meet him when he was
when
there?
He came into town. Yeah. He was like, you look hella familiar. And I was like, I guess. Like, you too? And he's like, he looks on IG. He's like, dude, I've been following you, and you follow me back. I was like,
dude,
no
it's crazy.
way.
Small world, and especially in the videography like space. Like,
we all know each other.
Yeah, everyone knows each other.
We all know each other.
Everyone knows each other.
And it's never been competition. I don't believe in competition when it comes to videography. I feel like at the end of the day, if there's a client that I probably wouldn't work with, I'd pass it over to you. You know,
of course.
Like,
of course. No, yeah, bro. You always show love.
Always. I don't need kickback either. Like, I know at the end of the day, like, I believe like in giving value, and it'll give back, Like,
no bro, always. I believe in good karma, so I also believe in bad karma too.
Bad karma.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I've had my fair share of bad karma. So.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm trying to figure out what are we time wise. Wow.
Killing it.
Damn.
What do you want to ask?
I'm trying to think. I have like my list. I want to go deep into your course, but I also want to talk about the fact that like, what's it called? You came in and out of like having a crazy relationship, and how that affected like your mental stuff.
Or a life story.
All right.
If you want to hear that,
Let's do that.
Yeah, talk to me.
All right. So, I have an understanding that you just got out of something like pretty recently, and I know that it really affected like your videography and your business.
Yes.
Like, can we like talk about more the fact of like how like you think like moving forward, like how to proceed into a relationship like that will actually be beneficial for someone like yourself?
In the aspect of what, getting out of a relationship?
Yeah. So you just got out of one, so you already know basically everything you don't want.
Yeah, bro. So like basically, you don't want someone always on your ass. Like to go back to what I was saying, you have to have trust. And since I'm always going to be around girls shooting videos and photos, like there's always going to be a problem that happens, but it's something that's out of my control. Yeah. How is it going to be my fault if a girl follows me on Instagram? Yeah. How is that my fault? And how can I control if someone comments on my picture? Yeah. That's out of my control. Like, what do you want me to fucking turn my comments off? Like, that's ridiculous. No, but honestly, moving forward from that, right now I'm just focusing on myself, bro. Like, I have no time for girls. I'm making money, finally making good, legitimate money, and moving forward from that, I just keep going, bro.
How do you feel about like I know because we work in Miami and we run into a lot of content creator girls, girls that say they do content creating, like for OF and whatnot. How do you feel like, like let's just say, she checks off all the right boxes and she has something like that,
and she does OF? Yeah. I will never fucking date an OF girl. Yeah. Ever again. Again, keyword. Keyword again. Yeah. No, bro, it's just, dude, like, come on. Imagine bringing a girl home for Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. And my mom, hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, I do content. Say my mom's at work one day, searches her name, and fucking OnlyFans pops up. Nude pictures of my girlfriend. You know how embarrassing that is, bro? Yeah. You know how embarrassing that is for kids one day. My mom used to sell sex tapes online. Yeah. Like, no, like, that's not cool. Like, I will never do that again. And I think girls, like, go get your bag. Like, no disrespect. Like, I'm not trying to, like, talk shit on OnlyFans 100%. Girls because, they're killing it, bro. Like, these girls out here are making $200,000, $300,000 a month, bro. Yeah. And, that's great. Good for you. You're making your bag. Yeah. But for me personally, my opinion, I'll never date a girl that does OF.
Listen, I get it. I don't think I would either. Nothing against the girls getting their bags. Go for it. But I think when it comes to longevity and, like, what we want out of life, like, it just doesn't.
Bro, it all comes down to, like, morals and values, and I'm a wholesome guy, bro.
Yeah, you come from a small town too, so it's like you actually have that built into you.
Of course.
Down here, a lot of people don't have like their moral box yet.
No, not at all.
They think it's just normal. Oh, you're doing good and you're making good money. That's all you need. Like, no, it's like, no, you got to be a good person. You
have to be a good person, bro.
I feel like, especially with girls nowadays, like it's very normalized. Like, the whole like, oh, like go get it, girl. Like,
yeah, bro, and like. I've been hanging out with this girl for about like a couple weeks now, right? And a lot of her friends have like sugar daddies and shit. Yeah. And I don't fuck with that at all. Like, I think, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, they're getting their bag, good for you, but you are literally making yourself look bad, bro. Like, that is so inhumane. Like, getting fucked by a 67-year-old man for money, bro. You know how embarrassing that is? Like, you can't even go out and get a job, but like you're just gonna like.
But I thought the sugar daddies thing was like, they just give money. You don't have to do anything.
It all depends, bro. I mean, these guys are weird. Like, some will send you money, or some will make you like, like. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't know. Yeah. Like, I could see you on Seeking Arrangement stuff for sure.
Oh, 100p, bro. I'm already on there. I have a subscription.
Yeah, I could see it 100%. Like, I'm not saying I would take a sugar mom. That's definitely not for me.
That would be so lit, bro. So lit.
I don't think I would. I could. I think it, like, as just being a man, I want to be a provider, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, and like another thing, like, about with these girls in Miami, all these girls that are already used to like going out every night and partying and having nice things, like, and I'm 23, like, this girl that I've been talking to, like, talks to like 30-year-olds that already have their bag, that they don't work every day. And like, this girl's like, oh, you work every day, like this, that, and the third. I'm like, yeah, I'm 23 years old. I have to work every day. Do you want me to be broke? Do you want me to not make money? Like, how am I going to support you or myself if I'm not working?
Absolutely.
And people need to realize that, like, bro, even people back home right back home in West Virginia. They're like, oh, I'm coming to Miami for the weekend or for the week. Let's hang out. I'm like, all right, bro, I may have a day. She's like, bro, all you do is party. I'm like, dude, it may look like all I do is party, but that's just
It's
back
the
what we're
lifestyle.
saying.
Yeah.
It's the lifestyle
Perception.
and the facade
Yeah,
that we put on to
everyone.
make more money. I'm like,
Exactly.
bro, you can't hang out. Like, all you do is party and drink. I'm like, no, I don't, bro. Like I'll post old videos on my
Me
Instagram
too.
story.
We recycle them.
Yeah, recycle those videos because people, you got to stay popping, bro.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
And
I understand. Listen, like when we got into the game, like at first I didn't get why we were using old contact, like to recycle to put a perception for a client like of him being out and about if he's not doing that. But I understand when you have an audience that already like sees that on a day-to-day, they need to see it all the time.
yeah,
But I feel like now moving forward, like I'm only pushing out what I'm doing now, if that makes sense.
of course.
Like as much as perception is reality, there's also truth and fact, right? Like we spoke about it on the last podcast, like basically talking about fake followers and how like that can boost basically getting clients and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
it can, but like longevity wise, man, it's better to build a relationship with an audience. Like
100%, bro, because if you're going to have a bunch of random followers, so the people in Miami and LA and New York, they know about fake followers, but the people in like the small town, like,
They don't know
Texas,
anybody.
West Virginia, Virginia, they see your account, like, holy shit, this dude's popping. Well, little do they know, you're really not popping, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I hate the people that have millions and millions of followers on Instagram, like, oh, I'm the biggest in the space, like this, that, and the third. And I don't know, it's just, I don't rock with it, bro.
No, it's okay.
You have
Listen,
to stay
like-
real. If you can't stay real to yourself, you can't stay real to
That's
anyone.
what I'm saying. That's the hard part, and I get it, especially as content creators. Like when we're creating like people's stories, like we're always that's what we do. We basically like as being a content creator, we tell that person's story, but from like their in its most natural perspective, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, we have to tailor it to an audience for them to understand that this person might want to sell them something in the near future,
Of course.
or like and whatnot. For
Of
like
course.
like Ethan Durant, basically. All right, like great example. Like homie story's crazy. Like this man was broke, took all his money, bought a Lambo. All right, and then from that Lambo, he started like an exotic car rental industry. Now his whole brand is around that one story in the beginning, and he always tells it. Remember when I bought my first Lambo and I sacrificed everything for it? All right, cool. That's how I
Dude,
got to
yeah.
the next level.
Like, me getting here, bro, is crazy. Like, the whole life story of me getting here is insane.
Yeah.
Like, I was in high school. I was young. In high school, I loved taking pictures, making videos. And, bro, I used to get made fun of in high school because I did this shit. I'd post pictures of myself. I'd get little brand deals where they send me free T-shirts. People would make fun of me, call me names and shit. And I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to prove these people wrong. So I went to college for a year. I dropped out of college. I was dating this girl for like 3 years, bro. Like,
Yeah, can't you just be fucking single?
yeah, bro, broke my heart. Anyways, I moved to Orlando when I was 20. From 20 to 22, I went to a film school. I dropped out of the film school, bro. Dropped out of the film school. I was like, bro, this is a waste of time. I already know more than the fucking professor does. So I dropped out of there, started meeting people in Miami, and then, bro, once I moved to Miami, it was a game changer.
Yeah.
A game changer, bro. I met so many people. I had opportunities to work with the Nelk Boys, Summer Rae, you know, Vitali, Dan Bilzerian, like a bunch of huge names, bro. And I'm from a small town, so me getting to do that was the craziest shit ever because I used to like dream of doing this shit, and like my dreams finally came to reality. And it's all about taking risks, like for real. If you don't take risks in life, you're not going to be successful, or else you're a pussy. Like, I'm sorry to say, like, that's my opinion. If you don't take that risk, you don't take that jump to the next level, you're not going to get anywhere.
No, facts, 100%.
You're not.
Yeah.
And you have to stay motivated. If you're not motivated, you're not going to do shit at all. And shit's not just going to fall in your hands. Maybe once in a blue moon, like, you'll get lucky, but nah, that's not how it works.
No, 100%. Especially in our game, like, if you take a day off, someone else is eating. Like,
Oh, of course. And you have to stay persistent, especially with your clients.
100%. I think it comes down to client retention more than anything. Like, you could be a shitty videographer, like, and you can have a dope personality, and you'd be surprised. They'll keep you around.
Of course, bro. Like, back what I was saying, you have to have communication skills. You have to rock with that person. Because if you're weird, but you're a great videographer, you're probably not going to, like, keep your job, bro.
They won't. Yeah. Because, like, yeah, we see that all the time, though. Like, we literally run into people with, like, oh, like, why'd you lose this gig? Oh, no. We talk to the client. Yeah, he's fucking weird.
Weird as fuck. Weird as fuck.
Yeah, so, and it's funny because I spoke about this with Roger recently because, like, I was telling him, I was like, Like, I'm bringing you on the podcast. And he's like, oh, he's my competition. I'm like, nah, man, he blows you out the water.
No.
And I was saying it out of love because, like, I feel like no matter what, each videographer has their own personality.
Of course.
And that personality type is going to integrate with a certain client, all right? Like, someone like you would probably not be good working with someone that's a little bit older and more commercial.
Exactly, because you know me, bro. Like it's all lifestyle. Like, my content is a lot of travel, lifestyle content. You know, I do a little bit of commercial work here and there, but the people that I work for, I don't know them in person. It's all virtual. It's all virtual, bro. And to be honest, having those virtual jobs is very good because I want to build a friendship and a bond with that person, but I also don't, because you know how they say, right? When you work with someone and you become too good of friends, that always fucks up business.
Every time.
Always fucks it up. Back to, like, who we worked for, you know, him and I became, like, best buddies, bro. We'd be going out every fucking night, popping tequila bottles.
I don't know about that, man. Your relation dynamic with him is so fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like an on and off thing. But
I
would never talk bad. He's a good guy.
No, he's an amazing person.
He's put me on to so many things, bro.
He put both of us on.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest with you. I think me coming on board with him and just, like, I know we keep, like, talking around it. Brandon Condi, all right?
Yeah.
But, like, homie, we love you, all right?
Yeah.
But I feel like I remember, like, when we basically, like, when we both, like, kind of, like, I'll break this down, basically. Your relationship with him is, like, an older brother and a younger brother, right?
Bro.
My relationship with him is very business.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, like, I would love to, like, go hang out in his apartment and do stuff like that. But, like, at the same time, it'd be, like, I don't want to be mistreated in business.
Yeah. So
I know, like, with you, you were mistreated on both sides.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%. 100%. But it worked both ways.
But no matter what, it was from love. Like, I understand the way he moves and whatnot.
Yeah.
I will never talk bad about that man. But at the same time, like, it's his brand. I wouldn't want to clash with my brand.
No.
Like, I never name drop him because at the end of the day, like, I know he put me on game. But at the same time, like, he was a mentor for a certain time. And then we move on, you know?
For sure.
But, like, he's an amazing person, though, man.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
I see dude all the time. Like, people hit me up till, like, this day.
Yeah,
oh, you work with Brandon?
Yeah,
like,
facts.
Like, hell yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Like,
it's crazy, small world.
But, like obviously, because we saw everything behind the scenes. Too,
yeah.
Right? So we know what's real, what's not.
Crazy shit.
Crazy shit. Yo, I know that we brought you on this podcast for a reason. Yo, this kid has some crazy news for you guys. My boy, all right, so just background, I'm not the best with this. I came from nightlife, all right, and I was sober nightlife, all right?
Sober.
I did
something. I don't know. We used to go out as a sweat, and we've been, I know this girl, she give us free shots.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, shout out to Sway. But I know that you recently took it upon yourself to stop drinking.
Yeah, bro. So listen, I would get clients, and you know how those things where, oh, let's go to Komodo and let's go to Live, let's have a good time and shoot. My ass would go out and shoot, right? And I would get blackout drunk, bro. Every fucking night, go out, get blackout drunk. And I'm not even talking about just drinking to get drunk. And, like, this is, like, I haven't really told anyone this, but I had an alcohol problem, bro. Like, I would drink, not even just to get drunk. Like, I liked it, bro. Like, I was just, like, drinking, and I wouldn't even just get drunk. It would go to the extreme where every time I would get blackout drunk. And finally something clicked in my head, like, bro, this is not the right thing to do. Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, waking up every morning feeling like shit, not getting my work done. And I know it's not a long time, but I've been sober for a month now, like, alcohol-free, like, nothing.
That's still great, though.
Nothing, bro. And honestly, like, you feel so much better about yourself without alcohol. Like, you don't need that, bro. Nothing. My mom said it best. Shout out, Mom. She said, nothing ever good comes from alcohol. And I remember I'd wake up some mornings and, like, people would hit me. I'm like, bro, do you remember what you did or what you said last night? Like, you probably just lost a $10,000 a month client from being stupid and drunk on the job. And that's another really big thing I want to stress to other videographers out there in the industry that do live in Miami or big cities that go out and shoot for clients. Don't make a fool out of yourself. Don't go out and drink because the alcohol is free because you want to look cool and you want to be in the scene. You're there for a job and you're there for a purpose. And I think that's very important to not drink alcohol on the job or drink at all in general. And
I get it. It's the temptation's there. Like,
dude, like, it just fell into my life so fast, like popping bottles like every night. And I don't know. I was on it for like about a year, bro, like drinking like every day.
I know we were on the opposite spectrum on that. I remember when I first got into nightlife, I was doing a challenge where I couldn't drink and stuff like that. And like, I remember I got up to like day 68 and I broke it on my birthday.
Yeah.
And then after that it was like a spiral, bro. I remember I started like literally back to back.
Yeah.
Bottles, tables,
Yeah.
Shots on whatnot.
And like the bad thing about it is like, I never had to pay for anything. So the alcohol was free. It's free.
Yeah.
And it's literally just sitting in front of my face. I'm like, bro, like, why not like slam a whole bottle of 42 right now? Like not even to look cool. I just did it because I like getting drunk. And honestly, now that I don't drink anymore, it's the best thing you can do.
100%. I think it also comes down to like vibes and energy. So like being the outsider, being the sober one, right?
Yes.
It feels weird to the people that you're with.
Exactly, because you feel like you're not in the moment. And at first I was like, bro, like I'm not drinking, like I'm not on the same level as these people. But then you start to look around and you're like, bro, these people are acting crazy. Like, and you think they're acting crazy? Think about what I was doing, bro. I would stand on top of the tables, like slamming bottles of 42, making a fool out of myself with a camera in my hand. Like, that's not cool, bro.
No,
like,
it's not.
That's not cool. So I really stress to people that sobriety is very important, especially if you have an important job and you live in a small city. People know you. You don't want to have a bad reputation on yourself because you're not going to make money. You're not going to get more clients.
It's hard. Listen, I get it. And I feel like even you taking accountability on it, like amazing job for you.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure. I appreciate that.
I know you're 1 month in. I expect an update 2 months, 3 months.
And dude, it's going to suck. I'm leaving for Italy tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I know,
I'm happy. Your family's from over there, right?
Yeah, my mom is.
Love that, man.
Yeah, my dad's building a house there right now. It's to be done soon. So
no way.
We can go and shoot a pod there.
I'm so down.
Yeah.
Like,
be done in October.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But no, dude, I'm happy for you. I know this is gonna it's gonna excel you. It's gonna push you to that next level. I know, like, for you, it's very easy to get distracted.
Yeah, dude.
I don't want to say like ADHD, but definitely.
No, there's something's there, bro. Where I just want to be there.
At first, I think when the first time I met you, I was like, yo, this homie's like a ADD like a cloud chaser, man.
Yeah.
Anybody who wants it, you know. But like after like years of development, like what we're like 1 year into this friendship.
Yeah. I feel like I've known you way longer.
No, 100%. But you've grown so much in 1 year, bro. It's fucking crazy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you went from very immature little boy to.
But honestly, it takes making mistakes to be able to build, especially with your brand and yourself too. Like, you have to make mistakes in life. If you don't make mistakes, you're not human. Every human makes mistakes.
Yeah, we still do, babe. Yeah, I dropped the ball recently for a client, bro.
Yeah, I did too, bro.
I lost the footage, man. I'm just like, fuck.
Audio files, brother. So.
Or like formatted my SD card, like, damn. It's simple stuff like that. And it's also like, I feel like when you're doing so many things, like, let's just say like me jumping onto the podcast, me doing different plays for high ticket clients, the low ticket clients, the people that, like that originally built your bread up, you still take them, but then you don't prioritize them because of like.
Because you're moving on to the big, the better and the bigger next thing.
So mentally, like, we're so easily to like push them off, but in reality, those are the people that built us.
Of course.
So like.
Of course.
It's hard, man, dude. I dropped the ball recently for someone. I was just like telling Roger about it, and I was like, clearly hurt, bro. I was like, damn. I know.
But honestly, like, if you have a problem, the thing that I realized in life, never push things off. We can end this after this, but never push things off to the side. Always face your fucking shit straight in the eye, or else it's gonna get worse. You have to fucking figure your shit out as soon as it occurs. As soon as someone hits your phone asking you something, don't ghost them, don't block them. Fix the problem, and the outcome will be better. I promise you that.
100%, bro. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But we're going to wrap up today's podcast, all right? Thank you, Ross, for coming.
Of course, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you for tuning in for Dollars and Dreams podcast. Have a wonderful day, guys.